Okay, I do believe we are live. Get Windows set up. Had another tragic startup. Had to completely reboot the computer. Don't know what's happening. Anyway, hello YouTube, and I'm going to wait for some of my chatters to gather. Before we start. And I think I'm going to do a collage in my large journal tonight. Hey, Joan. Just getting organized a little bit. I got way too much stuff on my desk. Oh my gosh. It's encroaching on me. Jude, good morning in New Zealand. How are you? Hey, Pat. Another impromptu stream. I'm trying to grab a few pieces of stuff I did recently and maybe do a quick little collage in my large journal. Hey, Z. Hey, Mike, there's a new name, Janine. Welcome, everybody. Digging through the stack here to see what I can find that I might want to use. Oh my gosh, I have so many jelly prints laying here from the stencil sale on up. I got to go through these. Hey, Gina. Looks like a new name. Welcome. Hey, Jackie. Dot. Beth. Hey, Beth. How are you? Hey, Kathy. Welcome, everybody. Just going to grab a few pieces of something here. I got those big flat drawers. Dave helped me get there. Well, I helped him, I should say, get those put in place and assemble those big like government flat files. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was a job and a half, let me tell you. And let me turn off my phone because I seem to get pummeled with text as soon as I get on here. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Kathy. Sharon. Welcome, everybody. Turn that off. All right. I'm going to scan this one before I use this one. I really like how that one came out. I should probably scan that one too. There's some old stuff in here. Like this was an old thing I did a while back. Might be able to use a little strip of this. We shall see. There's plenty to choose from. That's like Xander was saying earlier. There is such a thing as having too much stuff. That came out really cool. I might use a little bit of that. Do I want that as a background? Build up from there, maybe. Or do I want something this sheer and shiny? I might start with that, just because it's different. Hey, Deb. 100 degrees and, oh my gosh, in Green Valley. I got out of there just in time. That would have cooked me. So this one is really shiny. I don't know if you guys can tell that. I think this was the, what's that called? This champagne gold, the Deco Art. I think that's what that was. It's almost got a fine glittery feel to that paint. Maybe I'll throw this down in there. It's kind of crumbled a little bit. So we shall see. Tear a little bit of this off. Hey, Judy. Hey, Eileen. You need it today? good. Well, I don't know if that's good or not, but glad I'm here to accommodate. Of course, my fingers won't work. It's tough times, I'm telling you. Tough times. I think we will just, I wonder if I can, as I like to call it, water cut this. Cut the piece off down here. This is on tissue, but I don't know what the paint. Oh yeah, it's working. I wasn't sure with the paint on there if that would have made it a little bit stronger. All right, let's get to slapping some. I don't want to be down here too long tonight. Back to work tomorrow. I actually took Thursday and Friday off. And where the hell's my glue stick? Oh, there it is. I took Thursday and Friday off. I was basically maxing out on my leave where I would go into use or lose, which I did not want to do. And, oops, was exhausted. So I thought it would be a good time to take a couple of days. Dave was off this week. Oh, shit, I'm tearing this all up. And we did get some stuff done. One day I slept most of the afternoon. I couldn't believe it. I never do that. Maybe I should. Yeah. Oh, hey, Corey. That archaeologist, that's Corey. She's one of the gals on Robin's design team. And you should check out her channel if you don't already know her channel. She's got some really cool stuff and an awesome Etsy shop where she sells downloadable printable papers that she eco dyes and does all kind of blends and cool things with. Really stunning papers. So I don't want to put too much. Yeah, this is just going to tear this up. I might, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to lay this, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lay this down here, try to hit most of the glue. And when I don't hit, I'll go back with the glitter glue and smush a little underneath there. Oh, Janine, I missed something, but it doesn't sound good, and I'm so sorry. We took, you guys know my mom was staying with us during this craziness, and she, long story, Easter Sunday, we ended up having to put her little dog down, the little Shih Tzu that she's had for 9 years, and that was really hard for her, as it would be for anybody, but she'll be 92, and he was her constant companion, and a lot of things are changing in her life, and that was just on top of it. So you probably have heard me talk too about my dad's ashes being in, my mom lives on the water. It's where we grew up. And my dad's ashes are in the creek behind the water when we had the little dog cremated. And we took her over yesterday to her house and put his ashes in the creek with my dad's ashes. So we got that done yesterday. So that was sad, but I guess some closure for her. Yeah, I didn't hit much of this with glue. Terrible, sad, but it's just part of knowing it when we get them that they're not going to live near as long as we do, and having to let them go one day doesn't make it any easier, that's for sure. So, all right, well, there's a start. Now what? Now what? Pretty much anything can go over top of that. I kind of like this piece. Of course, that looks kind of too much like that. So no. Let's see what we got here. Maybe just a strip of this or so. Oops, that one went a little cattywampus there, didn't it? Hang on. Let's see if I can. I never can do this. I see Robin do this all the time, but I don't know if my hands are too big or not nimble enough or what. But I did get that little piece off of there. Oh, so sorry, Janine. Ugh, terrible. Terrible, terrible. This doesn't look like much, but it's up close. It's really kind of interesting. Got all these little pops of blue through there. And down through here. Maybe I'll just tear. I'm gonna let the black edge show on there too, and just rip a piece off of here and do what with it. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna let that sit there. Don't anybody panic. Maybe I'll do the same thing this way. See what that looks like. Kind of framing that a little bit. And let's see what I got in my little box of goodies up here. Use the colors in my blouse. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And look, it's kind of turquoisey. That's not too much of a reach, is it? Oh, look, some little bits of black and white. Some of this stuff, maybe. Oh, here's some more papers I have to do something with from the roll-off papers. This one's pretty. Pretty, pretty papers. That wasn't so great. These little bits of this were kind of cool. I don't know. What would I do with those, though? We're kind of past that long vertical strip of something. There's more of that. This. I think that might be a little dirty looking for that. Here's some of Robin's printables from March. I have a little blue in it. I still haven't used a piece of that. One of my favorite images for future washi tape. Oh, there's a sheet of it. Hey, Christine. tonight. Way too much stuff in here. Oh, maybe some of this somehow. Ooh, or this. I like this little. I like all that. That with a little scripting in that black, silver black, whatever the hell it's called. All right. If I can't find anything in there, we got bigger problems. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what? Hey, Kat. Hang on. I got this new circle cutter. Somebody told me to try this one, and I don't know who it was, but I'm guessing somebody in here. Oh, directions. I hate directions. Eileen, just tell me what to do. Oh, mercy. Oh. Well, then you're going to have to read the directions. Okay, well, we haven't started, and I'm already stumped. I'm guessing that would go in there somehow, some way. But you'd think this would... Oh, it is. It's just kind of stiff. Or am I going to break it? Who told me to get this? Step forward. Hey, Eminem. Someone step forward. So this, I guess, you push down for some gription. Oh, there's 2 more needles in here. Does one go in here? That would make sense. How do you change the size? You'd think there was some kind of a dial or a button that would release it to move different. So, yeah, somebody step forward. Oh, but bitch, I'm going to have to read the directions. Oh, if it's a lot of fine print, you can just forget it. Control knob. That I got figured out. Wheel lock. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I gotcha. So that's 4 centimeters, inches. Is that where you measure from? That seems like that would be a lot more than 4 inches. What the hell? Oh, blade cavity, cutting arm, measurement arrow inside. Really? Oh, I see it. It's all making sense now. Blade storage, the body. Right. What the hell? Let's go for a 4-inch circle, see what happens. So it looks like I would lock down this so that it stays in position. Hey, Denise. All right. What's the worst that can happen? Everybody stand back. Where's my, oh, crap. Where is that? Crappity crap. Where is my... There it is. That wasn't too bad. Let's try this and see what happens. So it looks as though I'm just going to go from the middle because I'm getting off. I don't know how this is going to work exactly. So it would seem as though you push this down to hold it in place and do something. Oh, hell. Really? Well, almost. That didn't go. Hang on, my skizzers out. I hate reading instructions. Hey, Janice. I do have a would a glass mat work better? See, that's why I keep your people around. Hold the orange thing down and turn the cutter. Well, that's what I was trying to do. Maybe because there wasn't a lot of leverage turning it with this little short bit here. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Oh, you got kicked out. How rude. Eileen probably had something to do with that, see? You know how she is. So now I got to try to make that a circle by eyeballing it. We're going to call that close enough for now. Now, do I even want to use it? I just saw it sitting there when I was looking for something else, so I had to try it. Had to try it. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, really? You were kicked out of Z-Stream? Hey, Bunny. Anything at my expense for a laugh. I'm going to have to start a page with this because I still have not ever worked it into anything. Tape your paper down so it doesn't move. Good tip for the next time. All right, I like those. Let's just take those down and see where we get to. Let's see what happens here. I'm like continually exhausted anymore. Jeez, I was telling Dave and my mom today, I feel like I've gained about 20 pounds since I've been off. I'm not really off. I'm working from home, but you know what I mean. Never cooked so much in my lifetime. Oops, my camera's kind of cattywampus, isn't it? Hang on. Let me see where my camera is. It looks kind of. No, that doesn't look bad. Ish. Let me move back a bit. Now I can. I'm telling you, my desk is out of control. I kind of stay out of control these days. Living on the edge. I don't like all this extra paper on here. I'm gonna tear that off. Hey, Jan. Heard someone mention getting kicked out of there. Really? I wonder is it just maybe your personal network connection? Possibly. No, that way. Hang on. I got this all bass backwards. I need to look into my mini cam window to see it the right way. Hang on. Hey, Nance. I think I like the gold over the black. Do you want it this way or this way? This way or this way? I think that way. I don't know why, but that's what I think. So let's see. What else do I want to do? Anything? There's another circle gone bad. I want to kind of tear this ragged with the black edge showing. Might look a little too geometric. Hey, April. Knock on wood, I've been okay. You never know how long that's going to last. You know this isn't going to work. You know that's not going to work. Oh, maybe this. What does this look like? Hey, Gray. Let me go in a little bit. Kind of like bringing that little bit of blue back in there. Too green. What did I think about this? What was I thinking? My little, yeah, maybe my little Mayan calendar guy. I'm glad you caught me live too. You never know when that's going to happen these days, let me tell you. I like that orange. I don't know, the circle and the circle, is that a little too much with the circles? Hi, Shauna. I wonder what would happen if this is tissue. I wonder if it'll tear, this will tear with the ink on it. I don't know how to put my brush with this hat. Here it is. Of course, I can't see where the circle is on the back, and I don't think that will work through the paint, will it? I will be shocked if it does. Let's just put it that way. Hey, it is. I'm shocked and delighted at the same time. Hey, Gilly. I never saw that coming. I thought the paint, I didn't expect it to go through the paint and let me watercut that like that. Something new to learn. Who said I can't learn anything new? Eileen, but other than her. Look at you. course, now it's not going to do it since I said something so nice about it. So what do I want to do here? Just cut right across the middle. I suppose. Look at that. I like all those little frayed edges on it. This is one of the ones with all that the mica on the plate and all those, see all the different colors in there? Kind of pretty. Pretty pretty. Oh, look, and it's coming off on here. So let's get rid of the Mayan dude. Do I want more orange or less orange? I want to get this up into the white up here. That's my thinking. I don't know. What's that look like? A little too uppy-downy? Maybe I got to come slicing across it with something crazy. What would that be? A stark piece of gold and black here. Looks too clean. Angel. Hello, welcome, Angel. Is that a new name? And thank you for the stencils. Appreciate it. Hey, Libby. Susan. Hello, my dear. Fellow homebodies. Hey, Elaine. Indeed. Fellow homebodies. Going that way or this way? Does it matter? Do we care? Tanya, hello, dear. Welcome. I think that's a new name. Hey, Jesse. Heather. Okay, let's a little more glue and a little less yakking. How about that? No. I don't know. Nothing's really super duper grabbing me. Let's just start gluing some more crap down here. How about that? Let's just do it. And however this goes down, it's going to be how it goes down. Oop. Let's not screw it up. Let's get it down in one piece. Ah, good, Age. That's what you should be doing, making a mess. If you're not making a mess, you're not doing it right. I am living proof of that. We're going to go this way. And I want to get it up in that white. And hoping that's straight. Because she's down now. Yeah, she is. So next, I'm going to put some of this up here. Do I want this over or under? I think I want more orange showing. Let's do under. Oh, it's two. Ah, see that magic trick? Want me to do it again? I can't believe it. Yeah, I did. Well, cover our conversation. It kind of pounded it home a little bit. I think it probably would do just about any kind of tissue. I don't think it works great on some of the delis with it being waxed, but tissue it works great on. And rice paper, it works great on. This might be a little tricky with the glue stick. Let's try it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It was kind of in there-ish, right? These colors in this are very similar to some of the colors in these little bits out here. Now, do I want this next? One of these. I didn't know I had two. Let me get rid of that little edge though, of that white. I know. Now what are you going to do with all your prints, April? I am becoming buried in prints. I'm going to have to take drastic action here at some point. So if I put that there, and this kind of straddling the orange, so I get that turquoise against the orange. Why am I? Hang on a minute. This doesn't seem like it's working out my way. Hang on, sorry. Hold on to your dinner. No, that's not right. Where's my desk? There's the straight edge. Okay. My camera hangs on a monopod. I don't know. Oh well, let's just keep glowing because I can't get my brain to think another way with this design here. Oh. Pull it in here a little bit tighter. Let's see what the heck I'm doing. Close enough. The only thing with doing these square and round shapes is that it's really tricky to get them lined up. All right. That way or this way? Oh, now I don't know. I think I kind of like that. I think it was going too much side to side into these bits. We know what happened the last time that happened. Hey, Vic. CB. All right. Now, back away. Well, can't say this is one of my favorites thus far, but let's see. What else can I do? I'm tapping to stall and think. That's what I do. I had somebody leave a note one time and told me how annoying I am when I tap my fingers. Pick another channel. Oh, God. 10 slots in it. Oh, look at you. April's on an organizing spell. Yeah, let's get rid of some of this stuff. It's a little bonus. I don't know. I need something else. I think I need more somehow. More something. Let's do a little. No, I wanted a ragged tear, and by jiggity, that's what I got. I had a lot of projects that I thought I'm going to do this, this, this. Guess what? Ain't happened yet. It's really, I'm not saying this because I'm blaming on my mom for being here, but that actually does take up a lot more of my time, and I feel bad. Like if I want to work down here, coming down here when I'm leaving her upstairs, I feel like I should be up there with her. So I have other things to consider. She's very easy though, so just do what the hell you want to do. Don't worry about me, but then I kind of do, especially with her just losing the dog and oh shit. Said that out loud, and Gail is not even here to keep score. So maybe I should say it as much as I can since she's not here keeping score on me. Let's try a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of that orange. Kind of break that up with a little black and white down there. I love black and white. Angel, what was her great idea? Did I miss it? Let me scroll back. It's great. I gotta go back. Start a wash line in my cross white, put my prints to it. Yeah. I'd probably hang myself on it. Number 4. What the hell are you talking about, CB? Number 4. Am I that far out of it? Oh, CB. She retracting her own message now? Oh, you can. You see what Joan's message just was? You can't believe what she produces, and with the issues she has, it's amazing to watch her. So I'm thinking maybe something embossed somehow, somewhere. What would that be? Or maybe do I just lay like this stamp with some bronze on it and just like let it overlay kind of there on that corner and maybe drop a little bit off of here? Well, how to see if it works. Let's just get this rascal going and see what happens. Embossing pen on script. Embossing pen on script. Oh, one trick pony. Yeah, and you know what? I could maybe do it right down this little bit, April. Joan is a rock star. She produces more work, I think, than any one person that I know. Oh, this damn writer. I gotta get rid of this thing and get a new one. I've got several of them, but they're all in kind of dire shape. All right, let's get this bad boy down. I want this Compass Rose bit for sure. I love this stamp. You can see how warped this one got. I had it in a container coming back from Arizona, and I left it in there too long, and it was stuck to my jelly plate. And when I pulled it off, it looks like a piece of bologna that I was trying to fry. And you know how that buckles up? Hey, Laurie. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I don't know if I like that or not. Let's grab another little bit of this. Try to ink this up pretty good. Let's throw another little bit of this down here off this corner. That didn't print all that great up there. Yeah, where's the undo button? Who the hell's idea was that? But see how this is all buckled? It's, it still prints pretty well, but luckily I have a spare. Let me pick this up with something. Let's just throw this on here. Oh, well, I kind of killed that one. That's okay. Plenty more where that came from. Okay, now I may have to do the embossing pen, April, because I need to draw my eye away from that mess. Not wild about that. It's fine. I love the stamp, but it didn't really bring me enough bang for my buck. It just kind of made it. But you know, not every night's going to be the night you get a perfect page that you just love. But it's still practice. So let's try to do that down here. Now, what color? All right, hang on. Oh, sweet Lord. I'm all jacked up, I'm telling you. So I have, what do I have here? Ancient Amber, that might look good on there. Bring that lighter. The turquoise be too much of a blend. But I did that with black first, right? A wider black strip. And then I took the pen over the black so the outline, it had an outline on it, right? So this is the patina one. That's one of my favorites, but it's too much like that. It's not gonna pop. I need some shock and awe. Hang on. What's gonna shock and awe me? This liquid platinum. This is always pretty. Rocky Road. Taos Sunset. Oh, sweet Jesus. Rocky Road. That's black. That's too dark. Oh, what about one of these other ones? One of these new stuff ones. Oh, the new metal one. What is that called? Let's see. Not copper. What is it? Etched platinum, I think. Weathered gold. Which one is it? I think it's this one would be the lighter one. Let's do that. But first, I have to lay something down so it's got black behind it, right? We got to talk Joan into streaming. She doesn't have a channel. You can follow her on Facebook, Crafterholic. Hey, Vicki, I think I did since I've been working from home during this lockdown. I'm not kidding. I think I really porked up. Did not need to be doing that, I got to tell you. Okay, I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this. So, do I have... Oh, I do. Hang on. I do. Will this one do it? I need to try to make a big stroke. This one is supposed to be such a nice pen. When you refill it, it just doesn't... See what it does? Like a dry brush. Like you gotta... And it was such a nice looking thing. If you go slow and you don't do any wide strokes, it's not bad. But when you do, I was very disappointed with that. Very disappointed. Is this the same one or is that smaller? That's smaller. Joan just has a personal Facebook account, Libby. It's Crafter with a K, Holick, Holik, 2 words. Yeah, I saw that, Dot. Messer Designs. Hi from Silicon Valley. Hello there. Hey, Cam. All right, let's try this. Let's just make some sort of scripting scribble down here in black, and I'm going to try to make these strokes wide. So that I can come over them. As I say that, I'm not doing what I'm saying. Oh, that doesn't look like much. Oh, my brain's locking up. Just make some kind of scribble down there. Now let's see how this is going to work. That might beat up too much on that paint. But let's try it, see what happens. Right? What's the worst that can happen? Oh gosh, it's like I didn't script for so long. My brain won't even let me think about what to do there. Well, that's something. As I said, you can't ever. Some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you. All right, what are you gonna do? Yeah, it is hard to do it slowly. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. So now I'm going to hit that real quick with the heat gun and dry that ink so I can come back over it with one of these Ranger Letterit pens that has the embossing fluid in it. Is this the one I like? Yeah. So it's these Letterits. This is the medium. It's a brush tip. And it's got embossing ink in the pen. So what I'm going to do, and this was not my idea. This is not Rachel's. April's. Had this idea a while back. And I'll show you what it. The first time I think was my best time. Oh, you found your chop from a long time ago. Cool. Hey, Tara. Oh, Lord. Siri's turning on. Oh, heard me say H-E-Y. All right. Okay, try a minute. And I can. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? There's some right there. Here's the first one I did. Down the center of this. See what that looks like? So I scripted in a wide, but there I actually used a brush and ink. That's how I got that wide mark. But I didn't think that would just beat up on that painted paper. This was done on rice paper. And then I went back with the embossing pen and left some of the black showing, and then went over it with one of Seth's, his new baked well, it's not new anymore, baked texture called Patina Oxide, and then embossed it so it had a black background or black edge to it. I thought that came out awesome. So awesome that I did it here. And I'm going to do it here. So 3 pages in a row. What the heck? A chop is a Japanese stamp that's supposed to represent your signature, your brand, your name, or whatever. Here's another one that I did here. So I guess we're doing that again. So let's see what happens. All right, for this, I'm going to have to take my glasses off and lean in. So pardon my hair that my husband cut so efficiently last weekend. Okay, so now, is that dry? It looks wet. I don't know, we're going to find out. So I'm going to put a little bit of this, and I'm going to try to trace this, leaving some black exposed. Look, it is coming up off of my, on my pen. No. I'll look up in a minute. If that didn't ruin that. But, you know, what are you going to do? So this is the Seth Apter by Wow, called Etched Platinum. It's one of his new trios of colors. So let's put a little Seth down here. All right, let's see that open. Let me grab a clean sheet of deli. Hey Jan, have you looked for the quick wrap deli that we used to get on Sam's Online recently? I got it when it was first, years back, when they first started selling it in the case of 5 1,000 sheet cartons. So I got 5,000 sheets. Of course, I thought, I'll never use all this. I was handing them out, giving cases to friends, and I think I kept 2 for myself and wouldn't mind getting some more just so I have it. But I saw something similar, and it's like $100 for the 5 cartons. April, you got that too? I know. Oh, why do I have to be so damn generous? Okay, hang on. Let me heat this up. Get my heat gun hot. Hopefully I don't destroy the pages under it. Yeah, that was a good number of years ago, actually. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I was able to leave a black edge. The scripting, even though it's very personal and intuitive and you just kind of let it flow out of your brush, when I don't do it for a while, it's like my brain disconnects from what I think I want to have happen. Oh, thanks, CB. I'm not out of it. If I get that low, I'll let you know, and I appreciate that very much. I'll take you up on that one of these days. So, not thrilled about that. Just nothing's wrong with it. It's just the wrong color choice, I think. Now, it looks kind of cool close up, actually, but on the page, it's not a pop. It's not a pop. I was looking for a pop. Yeah, they want a ridiculous amount for it, even if it's the same thing that I found on Amazon. It was $101 or $103 for the 5-pack, and I got that 5-pack. Here's the real kicker: I got that 5-pack for $15 free shipping when I got it. So it was $3 a pack of 1,000 and free shipping. And I'll tell you what, that sucker was heavy. That came in, and I said, oh no, that's going to wait for Dave to get home. He said, Jesus, babe, what'd you buy? I said, it's paper. Off my brush. All right. Well, I don't think this is going to be great either, but you know, what are you going to do? Take some Finnebar wax and rub on it. On the raised etching here. Oh, that's really rough too. That feels very gritty, sandy. I should have gone with just the Ranger Platinum, I think, for a little bit bigger splash. It really is true what they say about practicing with your art, because when I come down here and I haven't done anything for a while, I don't even know which is my right hand and which is my left hand. At least that's what it feels like. I'm like, oh my God, my brain won't even connect. And sometimes when I do it more regularly, back in the day when I could do that, it would just flow out of my body. I might try that, Jan. Let's see what happens to this one. And I think it might be with this in the background plus this. I don't know. It's not grabbing me. Move this. And scrape that off onto there and that into the can. All right. Ah, thanks, Corey. So, I want to curve my paper too with the heat. This is heavier watercolor paper. All right. You know what, Jen? That might not be a bad idea. Now, where might I have put that? All right, hold on. Let me move to the bit of our rocks department. I think I'm here with my phone. Now, I need to find the bright one. Silver, maybe? I think I'll go with the silver. That seems like it would be the brightest contrast to that dark bits. Show me your bank balance. Oh my gosh. All right. This stuff smells so good. It's so creamy. All right, let's see how steady the old hand is. Is it showing a difference? Yeah, some of it did get on the background a little bit because I have big shaky fingers. But yeah, that's just what happens. And maybe that'll be like a cloud behind it that kind of brings it out even more. Kind of knocking back the heaviness of the jelly print. Yeah, we're in it now. I do have the turquoise. I thought that would be too much like the background. This is not raised enough for me to really be able to catch it without hitting the paper too. At least not the way my hands work. Well, it is what it is. Oh, I think I should put this back in there. These smell so good. They smell like perfume. I might rub a little behind my ears. Actually, it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of ethereal if the camera picks it up right. Maybe more. There we go. I gave it a little bit different of a dimension, but now I need something. Is this one that I walk away from and come back later? Yeah, actually, it looks pretty cool in there, to be honest. It doesn't give me that pal that I was looking for, but we can't always have pal, people. So I wonder, let's see, what else can I do on here? I'm thinking my quill, the foil quill, but I don't want to add more scripting. I think we got enough, probably too much scripting on here as it is. But I feel like we need something in this region up here. What would that, oh, wait a minute. Can I do something with this other? This other gloss paper? Is that just like too contrived? I think it is. But I do have another one of these that I didn't even know I had. Probably should be a stamp. But I'm feeling something with this oranginess to it. Or, I don't know if I can use my quill pen on this. More embossed splats with semi gold or silver. Sun rays from the corner. Hey, Carol. Well, let's, hang on. While I'm thinking, where's my other, oh, there it is, okay. Don't panic. Don't panic, I found it. These quill pens are getting pretty reasonably priced these days. If anybody was looking for those that didn't get them yet, I've seen them for like 13 bucks a piece with the foil and tape at different places. And I got these sheets of all gold sheets. I love the sheets better than the roll, because the roll, you got to fight that sucker to stay flat. But these I got, what is Vicky saying? red, but how, and I know you said up here, but how? How red? What red? Red paint red, red ink red, stamp red, emboss. But anyway, Xandra has these in her shop, and it's hard to find the set that's all gold, and I use mostly gold, so I got that set, but she has the other sets in her store too. That's paintandpaperstudio.com. And April showed me an idea, and I had thought about this before. I had seen it somewhere from one of you, probably. Maybe it was probably just April. Where she has a like a cell phone charger, a portable one that she uses with these, so she doesn't have to be tethered to a plug, which I'm about to tether myself with this, hooking to this extension, because this cord was just shy enough to be able for me to comfortably reach my desk. Oh shit, what did I do? Hopefully that's on. Oh, we'll see in a minute. Okay. We'll let this heat up. I want to see if I can write on this. I'm going to let this heat up. CB, what are you doing retracting all your messages? Or is that Eileen screwing with you? Red drips in the corner. Will those pens work with high? No. They don't work with the Mink and the different machines that use toner. They work with toner, not heat. So they only work with the foil, the We Are Memory Keepers brand made for the foil quills. And there's another brand that it works with. And Xandra, do you remember what that is? Well, it's the other brand. You can Google it and find out which other brand it works with. I think people have done different demos with it. But it's the ones that work with toner and the deco art, it does not work with that. Yeah, paintandpaperstudio.com is Xandra's shop. All right, let's see. Can I write on here? I don't need to be doing anything schmancy. I just want to see if it works on this paper. I don't know why it wouldn't, really. So hard to do it slow, though. Oh, it does. It did work on there. I was thinking about doing just little lines or something on here to add a little bit of shimmer down here. Let's just do that, shall we? So how are we going to do this and know where the hell we are? I just want to do some lines, little dashes. Here, oh yeah, I'm off the side. I have to be mindful of this. And April had a good idea about how to use this foil. I'll let her share that on her channel. But it sounded like it was really very cool and thought-provoking. Based on what I can see, David. Oh, it's I have not quite made it to the shower yet today, so it's bedhead from my CPAP strap. So God only knows what you're seeing. But he did. He did do a pretty good job, I got to tell you. Oh, Lord, what's Eileen doing? She has to be a special mod. Here we go. Yeah, sounds like Kayla. Are you gals old? Very. Okay, so what are we doing up here, Vicki? Oh, wise one. Red. I feel red. It's got to be kind of an orangey red. right? And that one Sumi ink I have is it's about this color actually. Tell me where to get the pen and foil again. You can find them several places now. If you can get them on HSN, they used to have a deal with the set of 4, really cheap. When these first came out, they were $39 a piece, sold individually. And this calligraphy tip wasn't available then. That came out since. So there's 4 different tips. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them at scrapbook.com. Zulily. Somebody pointed me to Zulily the other day and said and I saw them on there for like $13 a piece. Which I don't need them because I already have them all, but I won't say you turn 50, Angel. Always be proud of your age, because aging is not granted to everyone. Not everyone is lucky enough to age. Now you have a round something, maybe overlap the stripe one. I have concentric circles of one of my own stamps. Let me go to my stamp department. Oh, Jesus. I have this. Eileen doesn't remember being 50. Back in the good old days, right, Eileen? I am 63 and happy to still be on the right side of the dirt. And you never know how long that's going to last. So I have these kind of round ones too that are a little busier. Kind of global, planetary, compass rose-ish looking ordeals. Here's this one I was doing that gold embossing powder at the time. That's kind of an interesting one. Maybe drop down from the top with that flat edge. I remember the 60s. Well, there was not because of their age. Hey, Chris, not because of their age, but because what they may have been doing in the 60s. I think I've heard him talk about Woodstock. That's all I'm going to say. There you go, Janine. Darn right. I got, I think I got the calligraphy tip on scrapbook.com when it first came out, and I think I got my other ones on HSN. The stamps, Libby, these are Michelle Ward Green Pepper Press. And look, all these celestial ones. They're hers as well. I have just this kind of burst. There's something different. Or this with the... I don't know. What are we doing? Nobody helping me with nothing. I think I might just drop this one. Look, if I did that, just drop that down in there and embossed it red, it would kind of be, the circle would kind of be in line with the stamp circle that didn't come out so good. That's what I'm going to do. Not even waiting for you guys. How's that bold move? Now, what the hell am I going to emboss it with? I'm going to have to go to the Taos. Because that's the closest thing to red. All the other reds I have are too red. They're too funky red. Too cherry, too alizarin, too cotton, too candy cane, too, yeah, not doing it. I'm not doing it. I think the circle one you showed first. Of course you did. Now I put that one away. Just this one? Like that? I like the blue reds too, but not with this orange. All right. Put my little cute little stamp back that I was never used before that I was going to use, but that's okay. All right. Now I need an embossing pad. Yeah, I don't have orange powder. I have this. We're going to use this, the Taos, like I used to say, but it supposedly rhymes with blouse. So we're going to call it Taos Sunset. That's what we're doing. Maybe I should mix it with something else, some of the platinum or something. This is what you're telling me. So down she goes. No backing up now. All right. I need to find a Chinese red embossing powder. And if anybody knows one, please tell me. Yeah, this is the orangiest one that I have. Eileen, you numbskull. Do you wait till I dump the red on there before you throw something like that out there? Ooh, goober. All right. I'm going to unplug my pen and plug back in the computer and plug in my heat gun. I'm going to need a bigger power strip. All right, heat gun. All right, here goes nothing, people. It's all your fault. Oops. Bumped the camera with my heat gun. Right. Chinese red embossing powder. Eileen, you're gonna lead me on a wild goose chase. Chinese red. Add to cart. All right, hold the phone. Now it's low on quantity, so now I just got to go ahead and buy it. All right, it's mine. Okay, so let's see what we got here. See, it's got the goldy, oops, hello. The goldy oranges in there. It's got all kind of different color in there. It's kind of like the other one. Kind of like this. Picks it up, I guess. Everything good? Okay, good. Oh, it's Klondike time? Klondike o'clock? If they're not there, they're in the garage freezer. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for doing that, huh? Okay, so not my favorite page at all. But it's Okie, come here, boo. You want to say hi to the ladies? I know there's too many things down here for him to sniff. Come here, Oak. Can you even get through there, bud? Come on, come and see Mama. I'll show you. I'll show you to the ladies. I know. Everything's moved around, so we put that cabinet in. Come here, Boo. Look at that, Boo Boo. Come here, say hi to the ladies. Come here. Wait a minute. Wait. Come here, let me see your handsome face. Where's that baby? There's that Boo Boo. Look up here, Oak. Okay. Look up here, Boo. There's my papa. That's my papa. Here, go with your dad. There's too much. He's eating a piece of paper. Good Lord. Here, go with your dad. Go ahead. Go upstairs. He said, oh, I found the dog bed underneath of here. If he would lay there, that would be great. But he's not there yet. Yeah. Bye-bye. See you later, Gator. He was ornery as hell his first 2 years of life. Oh my God. He's a lot better now. He still gets a wild hair every once in a while, like CB does and Eileen. You know, you can't blame him. Some people never grow at it. I got some really nice bakery tissues. They're really not. Oh, you must share, Eileen. I don't think it was a Wow, Angel. I don't know what it was. A different brand, I think. I didn't pay any attention. I just kind of zoomed through it as fast as I could. So I don't know. I'm gonna walk away. Walk away from that page. I'm not really feeling it. So maybe another day I'll add another little something when nobody's looking. But let's see. What else? What time is it? 8:30. When did I come on? 7? 8:30. I can stay on a little bit longer. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, Maui. You got to strike when Eileen sends a link. Everybody's all over it. Yeah, you'll have to tell me about that, Eileen. Is it kind of like a deli? A deli deal? Bakery tissue. Does it have a distinct fold? Oh, it's brown. Does it have a fold in it? A very distinct fold? It looks like it would. I'll add it to my cart so I can find it later. Cool. Okay. So I should actually change my toner. I think I showed you guys these. But my toner went low in my printer. And if you remember, when I first got my printer and it ran out, I was printing something and all the colors were coming out like, I know what it was. It was it was my patina papers like this. I was trying to copy them and they were coming out like this, right? Because the toner was low. And I thought, oh my God, that's gorgeous. Did you see my portion? No, I did not. Can you print on the plate with another smaller plate? Yeah, I can't think of why you'd want to do that. Unless you have a big plate that's clean and you want to take the little circles or triangles and put little blobs of color on it. I'm sure you could. Long and half the width, tinted light brown. What are you guys talking about? Long and half the length, tinted light brown. Do you add another layer or just stop with one? What the hell are you guys talking about now? That's my Klondike alarm. God bless my husband. He's a good son-in-law. He was on Klondike duty. Bless his heart. Anyway, focus. My printer started to run out of ink again. So I thought, I love those prints coming out like that. I'm going to start printing every damn thing I got and see how many prints I can get with this purpley, bluey. Look at that combination in there. You know that's right up my alley, right? So I started laying and doing all kind of paper. That's onion skin. This is bond paper. This is resume paper. But I did a piece of the corrugate that was that blue-green color, and look how it came out. And these were all like this, and they're all coming out like that. So then I started doing different pages that I had. And look how this is on resume paper. But look how that came out. I love that. And this one, I went nuts one night doing this. This was a journal page. I had a piece of that corrugate on there. But, and here's just a piece of the corrugate. I just love that little piece. You can't see what it really looked like. It was really cool, actually. Where the heck did that end up? Is that in this book? Yeah, that's that page. So there you go. You can see how it printed, right? And that's the original backwards, the original page. And this is this piece of corrugate right here, just separated and blown up. But look at the color. Look at the color. You know what? I'm trying to work on that, Eileen, actually. I've been, well, the course that you hooked me up with, between that and Canva, I'm trying to play with some ideas. But look at this, where it still came out gold on the top. And then I guess right around there is where she was running out of yellow. And then the rest of it came out not that. And here's, let me show you what these look like. This had a lot of brown in it. Right. And what I did with these, so here's this one. Right. But what I did with the pictures I took of these, if you've ever seen Rachel go into, yeah, I've been burning up the videos, Eileen. It's so over my head without trying to apply it and, apply what I'm doing right away. And I did go and download the, I think it was $9.99 a month for Photoshop and Lightroom. But I'm trying to make up some collages. Let me show you. Maybe you can see it on my screen. Oh, this ought to be a real, hang on. Let's see if I can figure this out. Hopefully on one of my porn sites isn't going to pop up here. So here's, I'm kind of playing. Now I can't see what you guys are looking at. So oh shit, this is running out of cord. So can you see that little collage of all different bits and stuff? I'm trying to work on stuff like that. Here's another one I started. I didn't get finished. Is that coming out at all? I can't see the chat. I can't see anything. So I'll look and actually act like I... Oh, hang on. Let me find the other ones. This film actually became a restaurant for a hamburger patty paper non-stick. Meat not included. Ah! Yeah, of all the different brushes and all that stuff, Eileen. Yeah, I've been downloading like a fool. Ugh. Hang on, let me see if I can find this other. I know, I do too, Maui. I love the blues. So here's, well, you can't see the whole one here. But there's part of it where you can see all different prints and stuff that I did that I layered up and cut different pieces out of. Where's the other one? Is that it? Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. I know enough to be dangerous, honestly. Oh, here's some of the other ones I was just playing with putting those papers. I was just kind of laying them on to print, be able to print 4-in-1. And then I was doing just these. This isn't what I would put on my Etsy shop eventually. These were just, I was trying to get the images in there. These are some from our Arizona trip. And then I'm trying to come up with some collage items. One of these days, I may get there. What glass is she talking about? What class? Oh, what class? Eileen, you can whip that in there. It's a class to learn Photoshop, but how to do it grunge style, not just what Photoshop is for with correcting your photographs and so forth. Oh, thanks, Kat. What the hell is it called? Hang on. myphotoartisticlife.com. myphotoartisticlife.com. It's Photoshop grunge. And like I said, it's way over my head. I've had Elements for a while, and then I lost it. And when I got rid of my old computer, then I had to download the newer one, and I haven't even had time to play with it. And then I was thinking about doing the kind of papers, and then my buddy Eileen jumps into the rescue and spends a lot of my money on this course. So it's just different papers of those. And then here's that one. But see, I printed it, but it had a different, it was out of toner. So it came out like that, which I love those colors. And here's another one that I did. Right, these are just with my images. And here's how it came out different when I printed it different times. Thanks, Eileen. There's the link. I had some different things I was trying to play with and overlay and figure out how to do shapes. And you can see this got distorted because this is a circle and it looks like an oval. This one, what the hell is that? That's in this big book. You guys remember that? The airplane one. That one. And look how that came out. This was a jelly print, and I was just playing with that on the way Robin goes in and tweaks all the settings and the black point and contrast and all that stuff. Oh, for God's sake. Really? You idiot. Thank you. Way to go, Joan. You got to block him, too. But look, where was that other one? I just had the pink one here. So here we go. So I did this, right? Here's the original, this greenish one, right? And you'll hear Robin talk about this all the time, where she takes a picture of this. Then she goes into her iPhone. Thanks, Eileen. Goes into her iPhone and she changes the settings, the contrast, the brightness, the black point, and all these different ones. And that's what I did. And I printed this out. I really like this. I really like how that printed out. Just a completely different color to it. But then I waited and I went back and I printed it again when I ran out of ink. I have all those different colorways of the same thing. I think that's my favorite, though. But I did that with a jelly print, and you couldn't see any of this detail like you do there before. I mean, it was much smaller. This is blown up maybe 4 times the size of the stencil. Throw them the hell out. You got that right, Eileen. But I think those came out really cool. So, and this one was a real shiny metallic print. And it came out kind of blurry, but I still love it. I like the way it came out. But isn't that interesting when you just run out of toner? Keep printing if you like this color family of stuff. Actually, I think, and here I did a black and white one of that, the one with the scripting we talked about with the, this one. That's a black and white of that one. But it's really fun to tweak it. And if you really like an image or a page or whatever, all the different versions of that you can get out of it by doing um, what Robin was showing us how. She's shown that on YouTube many times too, not just Patreon. Um, but anyway, I thought they were really cool. But you know what I might do while we're all kind of sitting here is, let me take this. So scan prints that are blue. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Here's what I'm looking at now. I'm looking at you, looking at me. Look, I'm looking to infinity. Oh God, so easily entertained. So I want to. Oh no, but I don't want to. Never mind. I was gonna say I want to see what that one collage really looks like that I did. But to do that, I have to change my this one. I wanted to see how it printed out in the real colors like that, but that means I got to get rid of my cartridges. So what I should do is look real quick and see what else I might want to try to print with the screwed up colors in it. Let me see. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to print this. File print. So this is what this one looks like now. I think I showed you this one. It's all kind of layers of stuff in there. It looks really cool, actually, I think. This was a one of the patina papers. This was a watercolor that I did with gauze over it. And then I went in with a gold pen. This was the corrugate cardboard with that coin on it. You've seen that before. This is a donut cut out of my patina corrugate. This background you'll recognize as those double canvases I did on the boards. And this is just some of the new pictographs laid in there. This was a corner. Well, I cut that piece down just to get that big scripting letter in there. I cut that down. But I'm trying to use these different shapes. This is in Canva. I don't know if you can see how this is cut around here. It's kind of a jagged line. So it looks like it's more of a torn piece of paper rather than just squares all over everything. That's what these are too, with these white bits through there. So we'll see how that. I printed on the paper that I already had. Put champagne gold on. You can do that with your scripting file. Hang on a minute. Hang on. What did you say here? That sounds like something I need to know. Patti, I printed onto paper that I had already put champagne gold on. Oh, yeah. I've done that. I've done that before where I printed on, well, on coffee stained. I printed on. Yeah, that gauze print's pretty cool, actually. Where the hell is it? So I can show you the picture of it. Hold on. And I think I only took slices of it. Yeah. Yeah, I just took I only have slices of that in here. I'll have to see if I can find that sometime. Actually, you know what? I'm just trying to learn it, Vicki, and I don't have anything stored on their side. I just have it saved on my hard drive, the few things that I've saved. But let me pop over into the new cabinet area and see if I can quickly find that watercolor piece. Somewhere close in one of these 15 drawers. Here. Oh, really? Oh, huh. That's not good. It's either one of those. If it's not here, oh, wait, here it is. This is on that really heavy 300-pound watercolor paper that I was doing the pouring, like, what's her name? Oh, she does the ink watercolor pours with different inks and sprays. It'll come to me. Linda Melvin. Linda Melvin. Check out her videos on YouTube. And she does this where she pours different watercolor and sprays dilution inks and uses different stuff and lays gauze in it. So this is pieces of that. Right? Where I laid the gauze. This kind of looks like SpongeBob SquarePants. That's why I try not to show that bit of it. That was a boo-boo. But this came out really cool. And I'd have to go back to see what gold pen I actually used on there, because I don't. Anybody remember? I did it online. What is wrong with these people? We don't want your Bitcoin bullshit, Alex. Go away. Thank you, though. How can we permanently boot this moron? Probably a perfectly nice person. Report. Unwanted. Report. Okay. But anyway, that's what, how did I do that? That's a really pretty fold, actually. Maybe, was it a gel pen? Does nobody remember? Oh, or was it a glass pen with ink? I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and look. But yeah, this is... So I really like this bit of it. So I've cropped that and I've used that. I know, right? What is he? We're a bunch of old ladies doing art, Alex. You're wasting your time, honey, honestly. Oh, here's that I printed. It came out in all the wrong blues that are so right. So wrong, but so right. Let me try to scan this. Let me see if I can scan this bad boy. Scan. How I got my working down there, I don't know. I have my video there. Whatever. All right, let's see. Actually, I need to see. I thought I scanned one. Actually, next time he comes up, if he's a person, let me see if this one scan came through I did before. I got format not supported. Son of a bitch, I'm telling you. All right, well, that didn't work. That means this one's not going to work. But yeah, so there's another one in that. Look how 3D that looks down here. Focus for mother. Won't you please? There you go. See that one kind of teardrop shaped little ditty in the middle? And the anchor next to it. It's just not going to do it, is it? There we go. Look at all that texture in there. That's just on a piece of bond paper. And that, see how that looks 3D? That actually was that piece of polymer clay. But it looks 3D, doesn't it? You can't hate it, people. So anyway, what else? What time is it? Not quite 9 o'clock. All right, that's a reasonable time to retire and go back into my grunge class. Are you, Angel, are you taking up for Gala? Oh, you know, every once in a while, you just got to say it. You got a bunch of old ladies, that guy, that are doing art that don't care about your Bitcoins. So you're wasting your time, really. On top of being a dickhead. Write me down for 7, Angel. Oh. Okay, kids, I guess I'm going to wrap it up. Let me see if I got any cute baby pictures to show you. Maybe that guy will want to sit. I know. Okay, let me see if I got any cute boo-boo pictures. Look at that little stinker. Got her toofies in and everything. There's a close-up. No, come here. Look at that little stink. That's little Cammy. Oakley loves my mother. Look, just as calm as can be. CB, Jan, Xandra, you guys know what a maniac he was last year. He still can be a maniac. And if somebody new walked in, he'd be a little back to his old rambunctious self. However, way better. Those two little turds. Anyway, all right, kids, I think I'm going to wrap it. Thanks for hanging with me. Not thrilled with what I did, but at least I did something. And maybe one day this week I can do a little something else. Xander, I emailed myself a note to go to the post office with your box tomorrow. Gayla, you came here for the wrap up. All right, guys. Have a great night, and I'll check you next time. Bye. Thanks for hanging.